it.
No, we're not live yet. Oh, there we go. What is going on? Don't act like you've been sitting there forever. Mary just sat down. She was running from the kitchen to make our. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, just kidding.
That's a terrorist attack now.
You know it is, and that's a scary thought, you know? It was 3 seconds. We were way off. It was good. We said Bella and Lucky would show up about 30 minutes in when they started to hear us talking, you know, whatever. 3 seconds in, here she is. What can I do for you, darling?
Nothing.
Go play with your brother, darling.
Did you find BB-8 yet?
No.
Can you find him for
Hi,
me?
Diana. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. I hope your family is okay. I hope everyone that you know and love is okay.
I hope everyone's okay.
Yes. It's a very scary world now in this world.
I wouldn't say scary. Definitely very different.
It's scary. It's scary when you go into a store because you need necessities, unfortunately. And everyone has masks on. Everybody's got gloves on. And it's something you see in a movie. Something where, like, you're watching one of those, like, pandemic movies where everyone's sick with some virus and everybody has to stay home and everybody's coughing in the streets and there's fiery buildings and that's what I feel is going to
I don't think we're really quite at that point right now.
But it's still freaky. It's just still freaky. 1 minute and 30 seconds and they're both here. Go in your room right now. I'm serious.
We know we've been kind of off the grid the last 2 weeks. We went to Colorado, which we're so excited to share all that with you guys. And then
greatest choice we've ever made.
The week after that, we were busy trying to get everything situated for the shutdown and get our lives back together, put everything away. We've been organizing the house like crazy. And I know a lot of people are getting a lot of stuff done during the quarantine, but our life really hasn't changed all so much. If anything, it's gotten busier. I still have to work. I still go to work every day. But now Bella's homeschooled, so that pretty much takes up most of Mary's day and most of Bella's day because Bella has trouble focusing while she's at home.
Well, I have to say she's not doing all too bad. I would say that versus her being in school and the grades that I see that come home from school, there is definitely it's better here because, you know, I can sit. It's a one-on-one thing. So it's not me and 18 other children. Sorry. It's me. It's one-on-one. So I can, you know, go through things with her. I can read things. If she needs help, I can help her. So in that aspect, it's great. I think that she's doing much better. She can have her moments of not focusing, but she definitely does better on the whole one-on-one thing. It does literally take up my whole day because she does every single subject she does in school from the beginning in the morning to just about this time in the afternoon, more so evening time. And she even still has to do music and art and what is the other one? PE. So she still has to do her specials as well with her regular academic stuff during the day. It does sometimes make me want to run my head. But it is definitely, we are now in week 2 of the social distancing. Distant learning. It definitely makes me want to lose my brain sometimes. I'll come to the computer and I'll read something and I'm just jibber jabbering because it's like, oh my God. So my day is definitely much more exciting and longer than normal. So that creates a little bit of a distraction when it comes to trying to sit on the computer and concentrate on trying to create a video for you guys. I have ample amount of footage to create wonderful videos between the beginning of Colorado, during Colorado, some now. I have a lot of stuff for you guys to see. I got to get on the computer somehow and be able to do it. I mean, I can't even pee without Mom. So, yeah, I am set up with 4 supplies for a month, and my daughter does shop and drop stuff if I need something. I'm sick of the homeschooling too. Unfortunately,
Doesn't it make you appreciate teachers more?
um,
Just imagine that's one kid. Imagine 20 of them.
right, but I get it. I get why some kids either fail or have difficulty in school because, that whole one-on-one thing.
Well, there's too many kids for the teacher to
Right.
devote all that time to.
Right. And there is a lot of stuff that needs to go into, an assignment. Luckily it's all on the computer and a lot of it can be read to her from the computer. We don't even talk about that. A lot of it can be read to her on the computer to where she doesn't need me down her throat. But there are some points where it's like, hello, are you, Bella, are you in there? Did you just read that? What? So there is a lot of frustration too involved. And also she wants to get it done sometimes faster. And I tell her, listen, sunshine, we're going to sit here all day till you go to bed, till you finish it and you get it, you get it where you understand it. And I also can tell, like, we had a new math thing today that we were learning something new today. And I explained it to her about 5 times and she finally figured it out after 5 times. So I can see where the teacher's at the front of the classroom and she's explaining the lesson. And Bella's mind goes, crap, I have no idea what you just said. And the teacher keeps going. And Bella's now gone and lost and forgotten. So that when she comes home and she takes this test, Bella gets a 0. Because
I don't think she's ever gotten a 0.
I'm just saying. So
like a 30.
Well, that's not better. So I can see where we do need Bella. And I have to explain it to her 3, 4, 5 times where it's like, oh. So there is a lot to do, and I do very much appreciate the teachers and what they do every day because, man, that's a job all by itself, and they should definitely get paid more than what they do now.
You think so?
I think so. I definitely do. I mean, some of them, there are some teachers that are terrible at their job, but a lot of them do.
Bella's first teacher when we moved up here was god awful.
He was kindergarten, right?
He was kindergarten. Kindergarten.
Yeah. Instead of having ABCs on the walls,
it was just a bad experience all
puppies.
around. But don't talk about it because maybe somebody could figure it out. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Don't want to talk bad about people. Huh?
No, because puppies shouldn't have puppies in your classroom. Anyway.
Mary could have sworn he was a little weird.
It was. I know it was. And trying, like Diana says, trying to go to the grocery store is very difficult.
We recorded us going to the grocery store. I made fun of Mary most of the time, but it was really, I understand her concern. I understand the concern. It was just me having fun, but it is quite the going shopping with Mary is always an adventure. But now the adventure gets times 10 just to go to the store.
I don't want to go. I really don't.
She was supposed to go today and she didn't go. She's like, I'm just not going.
I don't want to go.
She got involved in our little project. I can't get this paint off of me.
I don't want to go. I'm very uncomfortable going. I don't think that you should go unless you have to. And, I do have to go. I need to get, some natural groceries, the necessities of groceries that I have to purchase at the store. I just don't want to go. It makes me feel very uncomfortable going. I feel like I'm wrapped around this suffocation of air, and
you feel like you're in a Disturbed song.
Yeah, and all these people are around me, and everybody looks at you funny. And
Mary has allergies, so she regularly sneezes all the time. Like before the whole virus thing, it's like she's always sneezing or like
my throat's always itchy.
So now when she goes places and she's just sneezing, people are looking at her like, oh no, we're out of here. And she tries to tell them that she's not sick, it's just her allergies.
I'm so sorry.
She's just people are just like, what?
And I try to remember to take my allergy pill before I leave, so it kind of like gets into my body, but
Hi, Tony and Lisa, or Tony or Lisa.
Hi.
And Diana, it's funny you say that about duct taping and zip tying kids to chairs, because a little story. When I was younger, my my brothers. I was babysitting my brothers, and they were driving me insane. I must have been 14, 15 at the time, maybe 13. And they were driving me insane. We had these black chairs. They're like pilot chairs, and you could recline in them. So I stuck them in there, duct taped their arms to the chairs, and laid them back, and then zip tied their foreheads. Not zip tied, duct taped their foreheads to the top of the chair, and then tied their legs to the bottom of the chair. So when my parents came home, the kids were like that in the chairs.
Isn't he so cute?
That's how I babysat. But they didn't get into any trouble.
I see that. Wow.
Booty Eater Alabama got a divorce because his wife coughed.
Shoot.
That's an awesome name.
Yeah, these kids, because you're in a house with 4 boys. What else are you to do but cause havoc and irritate your parents? There is other.
We had the fire department called on us one time because we thought it was going to be a great idea to put on the fog machines and make a dance party in our computer room, which was awesome. But I didn't think the no, give me this. Now you lost my train of thought.
Well, we weren't supposed to be paying attention to what I was doing.
Sorry.
The other one too.
Okay.
Sorry, hold on 1 minute. We're having some technical difficulties. Okay, the other one.
But that's not okay. There, is that better, hun?
We're having some technical. I need. What is it? A moderator.
I can moderate myself. I'll moderate the hell out of this thing. All right, moderate it all. The kids lost my BB-8.
Well, yeah, and I can't call him, and
we can't seem to find where it is. This is the Sphero one, where like you can control it on your phone and stuff, and it has a separate head from the body. And Lucky, it usually just sits on my desk, not being used. I just like to look at it. But Lucky seemed to have enjoyed it the past couple weeks, so I was like, okay, I'll charge him and I'll let him play with it. And this is day 2 of him playing with it, and it's gone.
Yeah.
And we can't find it.
No, it's gone.
So it's pretty useless. I also have this guy too. Oh.
Don't start him, because then he won't be quiet.
He's very annoying, but it's cool to look at. I'm a child at heart. I have a lot of toys and useless things like that lightsaber on the wall. Even though I got it for Mary, but it's still awesome.
It's pretty awesome. So our in-home quarantine and distant learning has been definitely a new curve in the world of us. Like Matt said, we did have a great time organizing everything. Everything is getting more and more organized and put away and thrown away. We did throw away quite a few things this time around again.
We've been organizing this house like crazy, and all the stuff we've thrown out of here, there's still so much stuff. I don't know what to do.
We keep going. We even took apart our couch because we have a sectional. So there's 3 different parts of our couch. We took it apart. We moved it all over the living room, trying to figure out where and when and what spot we could put it in. And
it ended up in the same exact spot.
So our how would you say our quarantine?
Not very productive. A lot of wasted time. Like, it looks like we're doing a lot, but we're really not doing anything.
We're not. And I feel like, when you're organizing and throwing things away and doing all that other stuff, it makes you want to go to the store and, purchase new items, like a new furniture, because you want to throw away the old furniture.
Any tips on keeping kids busy, not including duct tape and zip ties? Well, there goes 99% of my suggestions.
Play-Doh.
But what I did today was a lot of fun.
But you can't, I guess you can tell them. We'll just see the video.
Yeah. Why I'm covered in paint is we spent the afternoon hydro dipping,
That's fun.
Which, if you don't know, it involves, all you need is a bucket, spray paint, and water, and something to dip in it. And it's a lot of fun. Like, hold on, I'll go grab something. Hold on.
We enjoyed it. I would recommend doing it in a larger open space, like your backyard. We don't obviously have a giant backyard. We have a porch. So I would suggest doing it outside or covering your face, because the spray paint is pretty strong.
Like we took, look, this is Bella's brush.
that
Oh, you
can...
can't see it. Turn on the light.
Oh, you know what? Don't speak to me like that.
See, this is Bella's hairbrush. It was pink, but now it's red, yellow, and pink. So basically, you just take a bucket of water. Like I said, this is how we killed the afternoon. Took a bucket of water, take spray paint, spray it on the water, and then you just take the item and you just bloop, right into it.
You popped a little bubble.
Yeah, it has little bubbles on it. It took a little experimenting to get decent at it, but I think I did an okay job on this. It came out pretty good.
Yeah, the wall, like, as we kept going...
You need more paint than you think.
You need a whole lot of paint, like, in the bucket. So that when it goes in, it fully covers it, but it doesn't, like, pull it apart. So when you do it and you think that all this extra, like, pieces and stuff, you're doing it right. That's just the extra. But the more paint, the more coverage, and the better design comes out with more paint.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And I was gonna say ink. The paint sits on top of the water, so that's how when you put it in, everything it just like adheres.
Gloves
to
recommended.
It. Yes.
Unless I mean, I was wearing gloves on this hand. See, except when you go deeper, it gets on your wrist. So maybe longer gloves, or I wasn't wearing gloves on this hand.
I cleaned my hands, and even with the fun part, because I have acrylic nails, you could put your fingers in there and it goes on, and you have all these cool like.
Well, Diana, if you have spray paint, it's not that hard. I mean, it's literally just need a bucket, water, and a couple cans of spray paint. And it was a lot of fun. We hydro dipped phone cases, toy trucks. I'm looking at it as
a pencil,
a basketball,
a candle holder,
like we hydro dipped a lot. It was a lot of fun. It definitely killed 2-3 hours maybe with the kids, so it kept them entertained, and the anticipation kept them entertained.
You can order on Amazon tents.
See, the problem with that is all Amazon shipping, unless it's essential item, has been like delayed because we were doing Easter shopping and trying to find things to buy, and the problem is everything's going to be delivered way past the date. So Amazon will be good if you can find something that can get delivered quickly, which is few and far between, I've noticed. Or go to the store, but nobody wants to go to the store. So we have a closet full of board games and stuff that we're gonna probably break out and try and entertain everybody.
We're gonna break those out at the last resort.
Mary's not a fan of taking those out.
Lucky loves to sit down and build his blocks, his Lego Duplos. He likes to do that. Like I said, a lot of the time during the day, Bella's stuck on the computer doing schoolwork. So she, her time during the day isn't a lot of time to do anything else. Lucky. Unfortunately, with the two of us, one has to go to the store, the other one has to come back, and one has to be home and watching the kids and doing all that stuff. I have a huge thing when I go grocery shopping. It's really fun. All my stuff, I'll just tell you, all my stuff, I have bags, like regular bags.
Reusable grocery bags.
And I spray the shopping cart down with Lysol. Then I put my grocery bags inside, and every item that enters my shopping cart gets wiped down with a Lysol wipe. Or bleach wipe, whatever. And then when I'm checking out, I do self-checkout, and I scan each item with the scanner, and I put it inside the bag.
Wearing gloves.
While wearing gloves. So that everything that comes home, I know is sanitized and cleaned. I know it takes me extra probably 45 minutes to complete, because I have to be very careful what I do. My children are my first and only concern. Matt, he's all right.
Third.
But the children, we have to worry about the children, make sure that the children are okay. We have to make sure that we're okay, so that...
But if I'm not okay, who's going to take care of the kids? So I should be number one.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, Lucky?
So my shopping experience is definitely way over the top. So I'm holding off this particular Sunday's event for the last minute shopping so that I don't have to go again. This is Lucky trying to murder himself and cut a hole in his head.
That's a rocket ship?
Yep.
Wow, that's so cool.
I do lose my mind, like I said, several times a day, especially when I try to
say hi to
repeat
Melissa.
myself.
Say hi, Melissa.
It's Melissa. Say hi.
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 She can see you, but you can't see her.
But you can't poopy pants her.
It's his new word, poopy pants.
You're poopy pants.
Poopy pants.
You're poopy pants.
You're poopy pants,
You're
Mama.
Why, Mom? It was Dad. It wasn't me.
It's over here.
Don't hit me in the face with that rock.
It's not a rock. It's
I'm
a rocket ship.
Sorry. Don't hit me in the face with the rocket ship.
So we're starting to lose our mind, as you can tell.
Yesterday, Lucky was running across the room headbutting me. He'd start on one end, run across the room, and headbutt me.
My goodness.
Right, Lucky?
Yep.
I get pulled in about four different directions throughout the day. He's out of his mind.
We try and take them for a walk every night to try and get some fresh air and stuff,
not
but
nice.
it hasn't been going so well.
No, not even a little bit. Yes, we engaged. Unfortunately, he noticed we're here, and we noticed he. Yep. This is our life.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you a secret?
This guy's got to send help or something.
All right.
Careful with your butt. It's coming out. Oh my God, help us, please. This is my life every day. He's gonna lock them in the oh my God. His laugh is contagious. Sometimes it's like you can't even yell at him because it's contagious and you just like forget it. I give up and I'll just leave him be and I'll let him be bad and do bad things because I can't. Like I have no control. Terrible parenting. Oh God, it's back again. That we don't love. Hi, kitty. Hi, Mom. What is this? It's the dog.
Does anybody have any idea what I can do with this thing? It's a humongous Chewbacca, and I'd hate to get rid of it, but I don't know what to do with it.
I'm really thinking about I tried to think about suctioning it in one of those vacuum sealed bags because he's so big. He'll take up like 3 vacuum sealed bags. He's bigger than the both of us put together, and we just don't know what to do with him. This is a dangerous game.
I don't know what to do with it. If you guys have any ideas, let me know.
Go get Bella.
I'm tired of looking at it. I'm tired of having it around the house, and I just don't know what to do with it.
Make a costume for Lucky.
We got this. Mary actually won this.
The only thing I won, and it's more of a pain in the neck than anything.
She won this from Target.
In a raffle when which movie came out?
Some Star Wars movie came out. I forget which one. I think
it was the first one since
the first new
Disney
one.
Bought it.
Yeah, the first new one. Target did a big giveaway, and there was 3 of these around the stores, and they gave them out. And I've tried selling it. I've tried giving it away. Nobody wants this thing, and it's huge. But I looked it up. It's to buy this thing. It's $350. This thing. So I mean, it's a quote unquote
really
valuable toy, and it's big. It's huge. Look at that. That's just his head. Look at him. He's huge.
Hey, Jinx, you owe me a soda. I'd like Dr. Pepper.
Huge. But
and he's like good enough to be like a beanbag where you can lay across him, like the kids lay across him. It's just that he's so big, there's really no place to put him.
Lucky, I'm gonna eat you. I just don't know what to do with him. And this thing, here, let me show you this thing.
Oh my goodness, more stuff. This thing, okay, is so creepy. Like, the first few years of our relationship, this thing would creep me out, and it just sits there and he stares at you, and it's just really weird because he's so realistic. It's just he's just really creepy.
He's a bird.
He looks so real. Oh my god, he just looks so real that he's just a creepy looking thing.
Yeah, he was on the fridge. You remember?
Uh-huh.
Like, this is handmade by a one-armed Venezuela person, like way down in Venezuela.
Come here.
And I've had this maybe 10 years now. He used to have a cane, like his arm. You can pose his arms. He's got hands. Like, this thing's super awesome. I just have nowhere to put it. He's got hands. He used to have a wooden cane. I don't know what happened to it. He's another thing. I love him. He's awesome, but I don't know what to do with him. It's just kind of, his one eye's loose. Keeps getting knocked out of whack. But I don't know what to do with him. He just kind of sits around my house staring at you. And it is creepy. Like 5 o'clock in the morning, or I guess it's 4, when I get up and you see him staring at you. It's kind of weird, but I don't know what to do with him. And I'd hate to throw him away. This is one of a kind. But I don't know what to do with it. It's more of my useless crap. I have a lot of useless crap. Put them in the car so I could use the carpool lane. That's never really. We don't really have a carpool lane by us, so that's not a problem, honestly. Try and list them on eBay or something. I've tried that and no luck. And honestly, I'd be afraid to ship him. He may break. He's old. He's like 900 and something years old. Sorry. I'm the one who you told to tell you a dad joke. Didn't I tell you a dad joke last time? I could have sworn I did. But now I'm drawing a blank. I'll think of a dad joke as we're talking. But I thought about like walking around Disney Springs or something with it and just giving it to a kid. But I think the parents would hit me if I gave that to a random kid. Not the Yoda, but the Chewbacca. He's just so huge. I just don't know. And like we said, as we're going through quarantine, we've been cleaning and organizing and so on and so forth. And it's just out of control. And look at this thing. See, all these things around my life that are just taking up space. Oh, I broke it. They're just taking up space. This is a giant lightsaber. This is something I bought many, many moons ago as well. See this thing? It's a giant lightsaber. And it turns on. It's connected to my Alexa. So it's cool. It turns on when I can't fix it. But it just... I don't know what to do with that either. Mary likes to use that as a nightlight, but it's so big and cumbersome and bright. And Alexa, turn on my lightsaber. Just gonna turn on. Lucky always hits the switch on the floor, but look, this thing's huge. It's awesome, but it's bright and it doesn't change color, so it's always very distinct red. Maybe blue, green, something else other than red. Mary, you don't want to talk with me?
I am.
You're leaving me alone?
Multitask here, buddy.
Alexa,
I'll be right there.
turn off my lightsaber.
Multitasking, buddy.
Okay.
Sorry.
She's not listening to me. Alexa's not listening to me.
She thinks you're crazy.
She does, and she might be right.
At least I'm not the only human
So,
in the house who thinks you're crazy.
Look, say hi to Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
I was showing everybody your brush. It's still a little wet. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Came out good, huh? We did Bella's phone case. It was awesome. So hydro dip. Hydro dip, hydro dip, hydro dip. What?
I don't know.
Bella's, I think, the worst one. I'm dealing with the quarantine very well because I still leave the house to go to work. And
Which I think is an awful idea.
we're not going to touch on that subject right now. Mary's not a fan, but I
No,
like the house
no,
come
I'm
back. My daily routine has been disrupted very minimally with this quarantine, so it hasn't really been too bad. But the kids are going stir crazy. Mary's going stir crazy. Usually on the weekends we go out and, either go to Disney or Universal or go out and about, do some sort of fun activity with the kids because everyone's stuck in the house all week.
Watch TV.
But we can't do that anymore, so we're all stuck here.
Even just to go drive around a little bit, that's our only.
We drove through Disney World
a
couple days ago.
Weird. Like over the top weird. All the buses are in one spot. Every parking lot is empty. Every road has maybe one car on it. You don't see any buses driving. You don't see the monorails moving. You don't see the gondolas moving. It is really eerie and really just sad. They have some of the rooms in the Contemporary. It's in a heart. So at night it lights up as a heart. And then Bay Lake Tower, which is next to it, is Mickey Head. That was
Catherine's
cool.
Alexa answered me. Did your lightsaber turn on? Have a lightsaber? And Kenna Owu, my brother and dad are at high risk because they have diabetes and asthma. My school canceled the rest of the year. I'm hoping it's over by May 8th for my birthday. I doubt it's going to be over by your birthday on May 8th. My birthday's in 5 days. And guess what I'm doing? Absolutely nothing.
We're going to do possibly our usual, ordering Papa John's, and that's what he always asks for his birthday. I had the best plan for Matt's birthday, like the ultimate kick beep birthday, and I'm so upset I am unable to do it for him, and I'm so bothered. Like, that was his birthday present. So, of course, I don't have a birthday present, which kind of stinks, and that's not like
Mary was going to take me to a casino, a hotel, and a beach and ravish me.
So, my plan, since Matt ruined it.
I hope you get your 15th birthday party, too. Birthday parties are fun, but
with all of this going on,
maybe your parents will throw you a nice birthday party inside the house, or do one of those teleconference birthday parties where all your friends hang out with you via Skype or Zoom or FaceTime.
Yeah. It'll be fun. Go find BB-8 or you're going to go night-night.
He's like a little creeper. He just shows up.
Come on, go watch your show and go find me BB-8 or you're not going to be able to play with him anymore. So I had...
Melissa, I've been through there. Well, it's very weird. Like,
it's not natural.
At night, it's, typical that it's pretty quiet, but, to go through the park at 10, 11 o'clock, and it's sunny outside, it's just weird. I don't want to say too much because I planned on talking about it in a separate video. I just don't know what I'm allowed to say without getting fired.
Why am I bad, Mary? What did I do?
I want to talk to two people about it and give them my experience of such a unique situation, but I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
Nothing.
That's the point. I don't think I'm really allowed to say anything.
Probably not.
I have a BB-8. We had it since Pennsylvania and Georgia. My brother finally stole him, and now we don't have him anymore. Oh, that stinks.
Oh.
I don't have him anymore either. I have his head because the kids lost him somewhere, and only God knows where he is. Guess you're stuck with Giant Chewie and Old Man Yoda. Yep. At least they keep me company. I was thinking about setting them up at the dinner table and having dinner with Chewie and Yoda.
That's just weird. Yeah, I had...
It said no, it couldn't find the light. Oh, I got to get you a lightsaber so you could turn it on. You can have this one. Next time you come, you can have that one. You're taking advantage of Matt on his birthday, he said. You were planning on taking advantage of me on my birthday?
I was. I had awesome plans. Like, we were going to go over to Tampa and go to the Seminole Hard Rock Casino in Tampa, and I was going to get us a hotel. And since
I like wasting money at casinos.
Well, we haven't. He likes to do that, but we haven't gone in a really long time. Probably like 4 years now.
Oh, no, the last time we went was my birthday before we went up to Disney, before we had Bella.
No, it wasn't that far. It was before we moved up here.
Definitely before we moved up here. We were going to Disney the next day. I remember because I won enough money. Just typical casino story. I won enough money to pay for basically our trip, but I just needed I had like $1,150, I think. No, the number's not that important, but I just wanted to get it to $1,200, and I
couldn't just walk away.
I got so close, and then it just kept going down and down and down and down and down. Yeah. So anyway, that was the last time we went, and it was definitely before Lucky.
Yeah.
So it was quite a few.
Monitored. The boy has to be monitored.
I bet on the buffet. I win every time. What's up, Daniel? How are you? Long time no see. You're gonna break my wallet.
Sorry.
Touch my stuff.
I'm fidgeting. Dad said leave it alone. Stop picking it up and put it down. Dad said leave it alone. Stop picking it up, put it down.
Mm-hmm.
That's twice. I say things more than twice. So yes, and then we were gonna go over to Clearwater and order his pizza with like room service and hang out and watch a movie and all that.
Oh, we were gonna watch a movie, all right.
Hon, this is supposed to be.
I said we're gonna watch a movie, all right.
So that was the plan with no kids, but it is ruined. So I said we have to postpone because I really want to do it, but we just have to postpone it because unfortunately, for a while, that is something we won't be able to do.
Diana wants to know what kind of movie we were gonna watch.
We were gonna watch
Twilight.
No, what was that movie called? Goodfellas. It's a great movie. Watch it.
My Uncle Greg has the whole Darth Vader and its lightsaber, like it has a costume and his voice changes Darth Vader voice. I've wanted to get one of those Darth Vader like mannequin statues that's in full costume, but that's one of those if I'm ever rich and have like a movie theater room, I would put it in there.
And spend $9,000 on that.
If I'm rich, does it matter?
No, I'm saying. Thank you, Melissa. Oh my God. Thank you.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. We were watching movies.
Goodfellas. It's a great movie. You should watch it.
Yeah. Well, my goal in life is to just have a house big enough that I can put a movie theater in. Like one of those personal. Why are you rolling your eyes?
Not.
Have you heard that the British minister is in the hospital with coronavirus? I'll be honest. I am, as I'm sure everyone is, I'm very sick and tired of hearing about it.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's a totally sad situation, don't get me wrong, but it's just like everywhere you look, it's coronavirus, and it's just like debilitating. You just like it just weighs you down. I know it's a serious situation, I know it's a sad situation, but I'm just tired of kind of hearing about it. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like overbearing. It's just too much. It's all sad and depressing news. I got enough problems that I try and limit my exposure to the outside world. Like we don't really watch the news. We don't really watch the news or read the news. We try and stay isolated in our happy little bubble.
You know what it is because, us growing up, all we ever did was listen to the news from our parents, listen to the news on the radio, blah, 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 because it's all anybody ever figured out how to listen or how to get information was listening to the news. So now, my reasoning is because I don't want my kids to hear about all this awful stuff that's going into the world. Yes, eventually they're going to find out. Eventually they're going to figure it out. But right now they're innocent. They don't really need to know the deaths of the COVID, all the sick things. I don't need them freaking out. It's unnecessary for them to freak out. There's no reason for them to be worried or concerned about it. So the only way Matt and I figure these things out is through Facebook and Reddit and stuff like that. But for the most part, we really do try to stay away from any news related things unless it's important. Then we look at it, we read it. If it's not important and it doesn't pertain to us, then we keep moving on. Yes, unfortunately, there's a lot of death. There's a lot of sadness. People that we know from movies or whatever, people we don't know. It's all.
You know a movie star?
Well, Tom Hanks and his wife got sick.
You know Tom Hanks?
No, I don't know particularly, but I know of.
Is he coming to Thanksgiving dinner?
You wish.
That'd be cool.
So we try to just minimize the amount of things. And it's unfortunate what's going on in the world. And I'm telling you, in 50 years, it's going to be in a history book. But it's just, you got to try and stay as positive as possible, as safe as possible. I wish I could order groceries online at Walmart.
Melissa nailed it on the head. All they report about are the deaths. They don't report how many are recovering. Yeah, I don't watch too much of the news. It's always bad. That's the problem.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. You watch the, 5 o'clock news, 6 o'clock news? I don't even know what time.
Anymore.
You watch the primetime news. It's somebody got shot, somebody got robbed, somebody died in a car accident, traffic's terrible. Oh, look, a puppy. Then after the commercial, it's somebody died, somebody got robbed, somebody got raped, another car accident. It's 99% bad and 1% good. And that's what's so bad is the news just reports on all the negative because it gets people to watch. It's shock factor. It's this or that. I get it. But I don't want to hear all that.
But there's nothing ever good. Like, people want to hear good stuff. People want to, hey, did you hear that awesome thing that happened today in the White House or something? But no, it's all just
the Chinese virus.
It's all just negative, sad things and it's just like you guys. And you know what really frustrates me the most is like I follow the news on Facebook, on my Facebook page. And I just do it just to kind of see what's happening. If I don't want to, I keep going, whatever. But the news channel comes up with these crazy things. For an example, Florida, it's the hot, humid season. Mosquitoes are out. Can the coronavirus be transmitted through the mosquitoes? Like, why are you forcefully scaring more people? Like, enough already. Like, stop.
The Chinese virus.
Stop purposely scaring people. Let it go.
Probably one of the good things that come out of the pandemic is all the Trump memes and Trump videos. I don't talk politics. I'm not really a political person, but all the stuff that surrounds that guy is just absolutely hysterical.
I listened to him talking one night, and I was in my room.
Most beautiful infrastructure.
And I really never actually listened to him talk. I never really cared. Stop. I never really cared to listen. So he was talking one night about the virus and everything, and I'm sitting there and I'm listening and I'm like, is he going to get to the point? Like, you're the president of the United States and you talk like a moron. He's so, like, I'm not talking like bad, but his speech and the way he speaks, it's like, and then
no, you have to
and
use
it's like, oh
adjectives.
My gosh, dude.
As you speak, you have to use adjectives that are bigger and better than the one you just used. Like big, then great, then most powerful, then the grandest. You have the biggest, most powerful, grandest military. Like, it's just the way he speaks. It's funny.
It's funny, and it's like, you really should take speech classes and to learn, or don't talk and let someone write for you, because the way he speaks, he sounds stupid. He's really, I feel as though he really needs to learn.
Rosy, your son? Oh, his cheeks are rosy? Do you have rosy cheeks, Lucky?
Yeah.
I guess you do.
Learn. Oh, yeah.
Let me see.
We all kind of do. It's this lighting. This lighting is terrible.
And randomness. I will take that check too. If it ever gets here. I have... I'll believe it when it's in my bank account.
I'm not one to talk political. I don't do political, so I'm not saying that I like him or I don't like him. I'm just focusing particularly on the way he speaks, and nothing else. I try and stay away from any type of confrontation when it comes to anything political. Your political views are yours, mine are mine, blah, 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 blah. Everybody has their own political stadium. Y'all stay over there. I'm just specifically speaking on the funny terms and the funny things that he says and how he speaks about things. He just sounds goofy and it's funny. But other than that,
look, you talk about politics and it just goes bonkers. Bush, my mom and I argue about this all the time.
We're not doing political conversations,
But-
Jared.
Whenever that guy opened up his mouth, you just wanted to bang your head against the wall. It was terrible, and he just did not sound like the leader of a country. Like, it was awful. And I know he's from like Texas, and it's part of like the affect down there, but it's just like, oh my God, dude, stop talking.
Look at his hand.
My fingers are red because we were hydro dipping all afternoon, and it was a lot of fun. It was our first time doing it. We learned a lot. We messed up a lot and completed a lot. It was a lot of fun.
Like, this was originally the color of Bella's brush, and then we made it, and we hydro dipped it so it looks like this, which I think is pretty cool. It definitely has an affect to it. It's got
The next step, if you want to be
texture too. Lucky, we see you, buddy. Please don't pull down your pants.
don't do it.
Pull down your pants.
He's in a phase now where he just pulls his pants down and starts running around. Stop it.
Lucky.
Stop it.
Yeah, he just and the worst with poopy pants. Like, everything is poopy pants. Your poopy pants. His new word is poopy pants. Nah, I'm not helping you, man. Nah, I'm not helping you, dude. Oh my God, look. You know, I really enjoy that sometimes. Like, you don't understand. Like, my closet sometimes becomes my fortress, and I just stay in there and I turn off the light. It's quiet, but sometimes that sound. It's back. Well, then you have to behave then, okay? Are you gonna behave? Yep. Is hydro dip available in stores and like the toilet paper obsession?
No, I went through this a little earlier. I don't even know how you would find it on a live stream. You got to go back like 20 minutes. But it's basically...
Sometimes a mute button.
You take a bucket of water and spray paint, acrylic spray paint, and just spray it on the water, and then you take something and dip it in. We made a video about it. It'll be up at some point in the future. But it's just water and spray paint, and then you take something and dip it in. It takes a little bit of getting used to understand how it all works, but it was pretty fun. We had a blast. So there's plenty of spray paint in the stores. There's plenty of water, I hope. I don't know where you live. And I forget what I was going to say, though. There's plenty of spray paint in the store. I had to go to Lowe's. It is a freaky. Everyone's walking around. This one kid was wearing one of those high-pressure masks to simulate, like, biking up in the mountains and biking and running at high altitude. So he's talking to me like this. Goes, oh, yeah, the spray paint is in aisle 5, sir. Do you need help finding that? I'm like, no, just stay over there. It's fine. I got it. Wow, it's been 50 minutes. I don't even know what else to talk about. I never talk this much. I'm a very quiet person, and I never talk this much. You wouldn't believe me, but if you know me in real life, I don't talk that much. Anyway, I don't know what else to talk about. I think that's about it. We have to eat dinner. I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you all for joining us. Do you like the wooden chair you're sitting on, or the S-Racer? What? We got this chair for Bella. My chair broke because I'm fat and I broke it.
Oh, drama. No, he doesn't. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that he sits on the front of it, hangs on the front of it, throws himself in it.
I'm
like,
fat.
No one in this family ever sits down. They plop and they drop down on everything they sit on. So instead of a proper weight, sitting down. It's, triple the weight sitting down. That's why things break.
It's because I'm fat. Jeez. Just let me have my moment. Gonna get one of my son's masks he uses to paint cars. Yeah, I wear occasionally wear respirators for work. So I was thinking of wearing it, but it's comfortable, but it's just like a little much, I think, to be going out in, but maybe not. I mean, they say it's airborne, so I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I don't know. Can't decide. And this wooden chair is from IKEA, and it's absolute garbage. We've had it for like 3 years, and it's not very comfortable to sit in. For extended periods of time. Sit down for dinner, half hour, 45 minutes. Okay. Anything longer, like if you're working on the computer and stuff, it is not comfortable to sit in for long periods of time. So I've been looking to try and replace it with something that's more durable for my fat body, and coming up empty, honestly. I need to... I don't know if we ever did a video on that, but we did lower the TV. It used to be like way up there because we used to have a TV here and a TV up there so that we could game together, watch TV. Like everybody could be isolated in the room together so we could hang out together. We decided no more. We put TVs in everybody's rooms. Everybody's separated. Works out better. Everybody has their own little space. But the TV did get lowered, and we repainted the whole wall because I couldn't get the paint to match. So... That's why Mary said it was too high. It was a little high. I'm not gonna say she's right, but it was a little high.
Well,
it was manageable. It was fine, but
it was too high. You would have to sit in the chair, like on the couch, and go like this.
Whatever. It's lower now, and I put hue lights behind it. You see the white coming out.
Alexa, turn on the TV lights.
They're on already. They're on already.
Oh, Alexa, turn on the TV lights 100%.
Okay.
See, they're very bright.
Alexa, turn the TV lights blue.
Okay.
That's cool. That was his Christmas present that he hates so much.
I don't hate it. Okay, she's a little over dramatic. I don't hate it. It's just you need another piece of equipment. It's like $250 to make those work right.
Oh, maybe so that's what we should buy for your birthday.
Nah, because what those do is they'll match the colors of the movie that you're watching and to give you a more expanded experience, basically. And I've tried it by syncing it to the computer, and it works good. The problem with syncing it with the computer is it's always like a second or two behind, so it kind of like messes up your eyes, and it's not quite perfect, but with the box, it would be perfect. But anyway, I was ending it before...
Bye, Kathleen, if you hadn't already seen that already. Bye.
I was ending it before Daniel asked about the chair.
Oh.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Nope. Stay safe, stay home, be careful.
Look out for our videos coming this week.
Yes, they should be. If not, I'm putting out a live stream. If I can't do it, bear with me.
I don't know if we're going to do the Colorado ones first or our experiences through the coronavirus so far. It depends on whether or not I have time to record my Disney video tomorrow, whether I know what I can say or not. So,
but we try to post as much as possible on like Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that. I'm gonna put down on the bottom of this video the links to our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook, so that you guys have that again. Follow us on there. I'm usually posting pictures or random things that we're doing, so you can kind of stay in the know a little bit. But if I can't post a video, bear with me. I'm still here, I promise. It's just I have to try to get this whole school thing under control. I got to try and figure out how to get everything in my day done. It's hard. It's hard. No.
Anyway, remember to always enjoy the journey. We will see you guys next time.
We are blue now.
Next Monday on Coffee Time, where we talk about everything that's annoying us and that we're enjoying and everything you guys want to talk about. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great night. We're about to go eat some pizza and sushi.
Bye.
Weird combo, but I'm excited.
And buffalo chicken.
What?